What's up, yo? Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in today. It's Friday, which means we brought out the wheel. We're going to give away some prizes, play some games, have some fun, tell some stories, answer some questions. And of course, we got the wheel to help us, like I said. So today, that's going to happen. We have some fun games and prizes on the wheel. And there's a new thing. In fact, this was a great idea from a person who came in the room earlier. His name is Jonathan. And Jonathan, thank you for this idea. Many of you know I have a brand new Pokemon YouTube channel. Just a hobby channel, having a lot of fun with it, experimenting with it a little bit. We just passed 1,000 subscribers yesterday. Can't thank you enough for that. That's just incredible. I know some of you subscribe. Many of you are not interested in that. But what's really cool is I'm getting a lot of noise from the Pokemon community related to that. And so to celebrate, there's a spot on the wheel where I might actually open some packs of Pokemon. And I don't know, just for fun. I think it's a great idea, and it'll help promote the channel and just allow me to talk about it a little bit more. So thank you again. We got Beth in the house, Dustin, Elton, Sotwick. We got Andrew, Stephanie, and Lufer. John, Mai, Elton, CNC Creativity. Noah is back in the house. What's up, Noah? Great to see you here. I hope I can stay long enough to watch your mouth. To watch Your Mouth. Yes, I do owe you one Watch Your Mouth. Watch Your Mouth is a game where I put this thing in my mouth, and it's because I missed a secret word one time during the week. And I think it was actually, was it episode 300? And I think that was Tuesday. Every day, there is a secret word that I need to include in the stream. And I missed it one of the days. And as a result of that, I gotta make myself look bad. But it's okay, because if I can embarrass myself here live in front of hundreds of people, then that means, hey, it's okay if you put yourself out there and you misspell something, or maybe you pause every once in a while on your podcast. I'm here to inspire you to keep creating, and if I can make fun of myself, well, you don't have that much to worry about. In addition to that, like I said, we have a giveaway. The giveaway today is going to be for, like the last time we did this, you are going to receive 2 books. We are very, very much overloaded with some of the stock that we have, and so we're giving these things away. Number 1, my book, Let Go, which is back here. This was a coffee table style book. We hired an illustrator for it. It's really great. And we sold it for, I think, $49.99, and we're giving it away for free here. In addition to that, I do want to hook up my friend Sean Stevenson, who has written a couple books, Sleep Smarter and Eat Smarter, his latest one. We have a whole bunch of Sleep Smarters from the last time we helped promote him. So Let Go, Sleep Smarter as a package. 3 winners today. And how do you win? We either land on giveaway on the wheel. I might just enjoy some of your answers from some of the games we're going to play, like Brand Standing. Many of you know this game, and it's our fan favorite here. And we'll see what happens. So thanks for joining me on the show. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. Say hello to your friends here. If you're watching the replay, hashtag Team Replay. Let's do it.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
I don't know if that's going through like I wanted to. Anyway, let's pause that. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you for coming in. Let's not wait any longer, and let's spin the wheel. Bill says, is the card pack going to be a foil holo? We'll see. We'll see today. We'll see. What's up, Sotway? Good to see you. EJ, hello. Good morning, B-Roy. Good to see you, my friend. Oh my gosh, the very first... Did this really happen just now? So, okay, I was not prepared to do this so quickly, but to commemorate and celebrate the brand new Pokemon channel reaching 1,000 subs within about a couple weeks, I'm going to open a pack of Hidden Fates here. Hidden Fates is a set that came out in 2019. It was actually one of the first sets that I ever started collecting, and it has some really good pulls. It's actually very popular. So just to give you an idea of this market, right, and how crazy it is now, here's Mewtwo, by the way. So we're going to open this pack right here, and what's really amazing is that this pack was in 2019 about $4, right? Just like a normal standard retail price for one of these things. Now, because this print is, you know, a little older, this pack is worth $10, $12 now, which is kind of insane. But let's just take a moment to appreciate the artwork. This is just, you know, one of their best sets in a while, which is really cool. So let's have some fun. And so what I'm going to do, and for those of you who aren't familiar with the Pokemon card opening. And again, this is just a brand new thing that I added on the wheel to celebrate the 1,000th subscriber on the channel. So I'm going to open these things, and there's the card code. The card code is something that you could use if you play the online game, so anybody who's interested in that. So what we do is what we call a card trick. So the rare inside this pack is in the middle, but we know how many cards there are behind it, and we put that to the front. And then what we do is we just save the best card for last. And sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's not. It's kind of fun and interesting, but I've never done it like this before. So anyway, we got a Leaf Energy, we got Lieutenant Surge's Strategy, Misty's Determination, a Jinx, one of the hottest, most beautiful, not really, Pokemon in the Pokemon space. We got Caterpie, Patas, who's a crab, Psyduck. We got Charmander, one of the starters, Magikarp. Ooh, are you serious? Did we just pull a gold card? Wow, that's incredible. And I still have a card behind it as well. What is it? Okay, a Butterfree. Wow, did we, are we, this is a very, very, it's not I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. Jonathan, thank you for the idea. And we pulled a gold card, Tapu Bulu, which I don't know if anybody here who knows how to check prices, because I don't want to do it live here. I believe this is at least like a $30 or $40 card as a gold card. And wow, you know what's really cool? My son collects gold cards, so this is going to go straight to him. Although that being said, I have not completed my set yet, and I need this. So now I have this dilemma. But anyway, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe we did that. Live. First pack opening. Let's just spend the whole time opening packs here. No, I'm just kidding. Because this isn't for me. This is for you guys. Wow, that's pretty sick. Okay. I'm speechless. All right. I don't know what to do. Let's just spin the wheel again. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Wow. Okay, brand standing. Hey, how crazy is that? We love brand standing here. Brand standing is a game that was given to me a long time ago, and it just sat in my closet. It literally just sat in my closet. And when I was looking for things that could make the stream more fun, I found this game sitting there. I unwrapped it, and I was like, yo, this would be pretty cool. Now, we don't play the full game here. We just take the first part of it, which is where we combine an industry card with a demographic card. We smash the two together, and then we get the ability for us to come up with a brand name, and that's your job. Your job is to come up with a brand name for it. So I'm going to mix up the cards here. We got, again, the cards, demographic card, industry card. Actually, I already mixed them up earlier. And we're going to go industry card, demo card. So let's see what we got. We're going to have to create a brand name, and you can participate. There's nothing to lose and everything to win, because any really good ideas that I like or just stand out, I'll call out a whole bunch, but any ones that really stand out to me, I'm going to add to a list of names. And in this list of names, that'll be where I draw the prizes from. And again, the prizes are my book, Let Go, and my friend Sean Stevenson's book, Sleep Smarter. And we'll pick 3 winners at the end. So what would you name a bank for members of the IT department? Yo, Tapabulu GX from Bill says $31.99, $50 at a PSA 10, sees B-Roy. That's pretty cool. 125 PSA 10, says Julian. Yo, we got some of the Pokemon friends here in the house. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So anyway, we're on to this. What would you name a bank for members of the IT department? Dustin, dude, I was waiting for somebody to say it. Graham Goody says, yay, good to see you. Julian, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. So who said it first? Dustin, bank it, bank IT. Of course. I'm going to add your name to the list because that's exactly what I was thinking. Dustin Bakey. And as you can see here, I'm just adding a list here of names of anybody who I feel stands out. And if we land on the giveaway on the wheel, that'll allow us to sort of collect a bunch of names to put into the wheel of names later on. But let's keep going here. We got First National Bank of Nerds, says Rob. Bit Bank. Joe Mobley. I like the whole, maybe, I don't know if you're going for this, but I'm going to add your name. The idea of Bitcoin, perhaps. Will there be Bitcoin banks? I mean, there kind of are, like Coin Bank, right? Okay, let's keep going here. We got Tron Bank, Wank, Gigi Bank, or GG Bank, Silicon Vault, Bank Zero, ITFCC, Tech Gold, Virus Free Banking. John, I like that one, right? Whenever you can include sort of the benefit of the business in the name itself, I mean, that works. That works. John Michael Dornoff, I'm adding your name to the list. Let's keep going here. Raid Storage. Haha. Raid Money Storage. FBI Vault. Kamani. Crypto Vault. Bank It. Yes, somebody said that already. EJ says 000 Bank. EJ, I think that's creative. EJ, the Travel Diva, adding your name to the list. Nerd Stash. Coded Loaded Bank. This was Stephanie's. BitBank. iBank. BitBank. Tech Bucks. We got Bank of Dungeons and Dragons. Bank Press. Memory Bank. All right, this one, little bro for you. Eric Walker DC, I'm adding your name to the list. Memory Bank. Dude, I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Callback holdings. Again, for those of you who are coming in and you're like, what the heck is going on here? We're coming up with a brand name for a bank. And I just realized that I was just, here we go. A bank for members of the IT department, right? So Bank It or Bank IT was one that came up already. Have you turned it off and on again, bank? Dude, Jillian, that's good. Julian, Stefan. So far we got, hold on, A-N, not E-N. Whoa, Siri, I don't know. Siri, stop. Oh my gosh. It was capturing everything I was saying. We got Julian, Eric Walker, DC, EJ. All right, let's see if we can pick one more. Servers and tellers, unplug, Gigabank. Nice. Dude, you guys are good. I like this. I like this a lot. Bank load. Cool. Jillian in the house, by the way. Jillian B. She is one of our amazing new team members who is helping out in SPI Pro. If you're in SPI Pro, you might know her. She's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, Memory Bank does it for me. Memory Bank for sure. Nice work. Okay, let's play one more round, and then we'll move on to and spin. Now, at the half-hour mark, I will be playing Watch Your Mouth, and I'll be putting this thing in my mouth to read what's on this card, and to have, like, that's going to be me in a minute. And that's not cool. And that's because I missed a secret word. At the end of the stream, we're going to spend about 4 minutes and 27 seconds choosing the next secret word for the next round. The secret words this past week were Funk Master. And I think that was Lex. Was that you, Lex? And then the other secret word that I don't get penalized if I don't use, but I can just try and fit it in there, is eccentric. And I think I did pretty good. In fact, I did include Funk Master in the How to Stay Consistent episode we did about, Funk Master your calendar. I don't know if y'all caught that. Anyway, let's play one more game. So I already have these ready for you. What would you name a YouTube channel for professional gamblers? A YouTube channel for professional gamblers. Hit me with your best, and I'm looking forward to hearing some of your answers. And we'll add some standout names onto the list. And then the chat goes silent. Watch Your Mouth is this game. Yes, we're going to have some fun with that. But anyway, a YouTube channel for people who can't speak. A YouTube channel for professional gamblers. What would you call that? Now, obviously, there are YouTube channels for professional gamblers, but what names should they have created instead? All right, let's see what we got. I see some good ones already. More Than Luck. Nice, Royalty Gaming. We got Cigar in the house. Yo, I'm going to add you on here. Royalty Gaming Pokemon. Very nice. More Than Luck. That's what I feel like your YouTube channel is, actually. We got Chiptude. We got All In. I like that. All In from Just Samson. Just Samson. Very nice. Let's see, how's the list looking? The list is looking pretty good. Cigar, when you put the wheel of names on your channel, does it totally slow down your computer? It completely messes with mine, which is why exactly I have to do it this way with collecting names first. I used to just add the names to the wheel and it would slow everything down. High Roller TV, says EJ. That's a good one. How We Roll. Wendy. I like that one. Bruh for you on that one. Wendy had a opportunity to have her website reviewed the other day, and she's already making changes, which I really love. We got BetyaTube, says Bill. We got Spin It, or is that what you're telling me to do with the wheel? We'll spin it in a minute. All In TV, Lucky Bloggers. We got Bankrupt Bits, Crapstube. Crapstube. I mean, if it's about craps, but I'm gonna put you on there because craps is my favorite game to entertain myself with when I do go to a casino. I don't condone gambling, but I do enjoy a round of entertainment here and there. Please be careful and use your best judgment with your money, please. Okay, let's see. Bet It All, says Joel. Actually, I really like that one too. Man, there's some good ones in here. Joel Rios. We got I will slow down only if there's a ton of names. Yeah, that's true. Like in yours, dude. You had like 100 or 200 people on one time. You couldn't even see the names. Let's see. Chip in. Know when to hold them. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. First one to mention that singer or artist gets your name on the list. Let me know. Holy Roly, says Jake. Last bet in Vegas. Cards with a twist. A. Okay, I'm going to put that on there. Because I think maybe that's what you're going for, but not. But I'm going to turn it into that. Antonica. And, of course, 4 aces is great. Not as great as a royal flush. But there you go. Antonica. All right. Kenny Rogers, Grandma Goody. Yes, that is right. You got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. I only know like the main parts of songs. My wife and my kids make fun of me because I can't remember lyrics to songs. I just struggle with that. I'm like Frosty the Snowman, boobity boo boo boo, and they're like, "What's the words?" And I'm like, something about coal and like a top hat with magic and that day. I don't know. The only ones I know is when I've purposefully sat down, written down the lyrics, like when I was 6 years old, and I wrote down the lyrics to Ice Ice Baby, because that was a hot song back in the day. Hey, yo, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention, something. Grab a hold of me tightly, flow like a hot boat, but daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I'll glow. What is happening to me right now? Let's spin the wheel. I'm so sorry. What's up, Polish Rob? Good to see you in the house. Looking forward to that break later on. Story time. Okay, really cool. So story time, I have this on the wheel because I want to encourage you to tell more stories. Now, I'm not going to have one of you randomly come up, although that would be kind of fun. I'm just going to put one of you on the spot, and you're going to just have to tell a story like that. I'm not going to do that to you. But I think there is so much power in story. If you've seen my new Pokemon YouTube channel, I've even had comments from people saying, wow, you're a great storyteller. Storytellers, especially as a content creator, hold people in. It's retention. As far as helping people, motivating people, it's relatable. It's something that people can imagine. And when you do that, you're more able to serve and help others, right? So storytelling is a skill that I have gotten training for. I've learned about, any skill that I know can help me in business and in life. I don't try to figure it out. I go to somebody who's already figured it out to help me in some way, shape, or form. Many times it's free and watching people on YouTube, and other times it's finding a coach and hiring them. So I would love to crowdsource and I think last week, did we tell the fish story last week? Was that last week where I gave a fish to my wife, to her parents, and that's how I won them over? Because they were Filipino. And Filipinos love fish. I know because my mom is Filipino. When my mom would... So my dad and I would go fishing every weekend, really, when we were kids. And we'd go deep sea fishing. And so we'd come back with like hundreds of pounds of tuna. And my biggest fish was like a 38-pound albacore. So that's where I'm just giving you a perspective. But we wouldn't eat all of that. We wouldn't need any of it. So my mom would call all of her friends. And it would be like this flea market situation at our house when we would all go fishing. And my mom was like super popular in the community because she was like giving away fish for free. Anyway, give me a storyline. So I want to crowdsource a story from you. What topic, theme, or idea do you want me to tell a story about? I'm going to go into my vault and tell a story. One thing related to this that is really helpful, this is for everybody who's a content creator or really anybody in life, is I have what's called a story bank. This is actually something that's in a system in Evernote, which is allowing me to keep track and categorize my notes. You don't have to use Evernote, but I heard this once from a friend of mine, Ramit Sethi from iwillteachyoutoberich.com. He has a set of stories that he puts into different categories that he just has experienced in life. And even small things he'll put here and there. And so when he creates a YouTube video, when he creates a blog post, when he goes up on stage or writes a book, he can pull out from stories that had once happened that have some sort of small and or big lesson into it. And then he shares it. And the good ones, sort of, you will sort of recognize which ones are good and get responded to. I have a whole bunch of stories in my story bank so that when I'm in conversation or I'm coming up with a presentation, I can just pull them out. And of course, I fine tune them, I practice them. It works really, really well. Let's see here. Not completed yet, said Elton. Big Fish, we talked about fish already. Much love, gotta run, keep it real, says David. No worries, thanks for coming in. Imagine us as Pat during the year 2008 and how we learn our journey. Okay, well, that sort of reminds me of a story. Make sad story funny. I mean, yeah, I think that, if you want to connect with people, some sort of emotion, if a person can respond emotionally to something that you're talking about, whether it's happy, sad, funny, whatever, it's hitting, right? It hits and it sticks. If it hits, it sticks. So going back to 2008, I think, who is this, Elton or somebody? Pat, what is a nice Valentine's story? Well, I'll tell you really quick that every single Valentine's Day, I give my daughter a balloon. And just until I die, I'm going to be doing that for her. A balloon will show up at her door. A balloon's going to make it her way in some way, shape, or form. That's just going to be a tradition. And it has been a tradition, even when she was 1 year old. So anyway, back to 2008. Let me tell you the story of what happened when I got laid off. There's a lot of new people here who have never seen or heard me before, even heard me talk about this story. But I was working in an architecture firm, and I was doing everything I could to get ahead, right? I was taking, nightly classes to get ahead. I was learning from all these different people about how to, become a better architect when I didn't have to. Doing way more than my job description required. I was actually taking exams that weren't necessary in order to increase my cred and secure my job. And I was actually the youngest person in the firm to be promoted to job captain. It's sort of like drafter, like newbie drafter, job captain, project manager, principal, or director, and that's sort of the hierarchy within an architecture firm. So I even had people who were older than me that were working for me as job captain, and that was pretty neat. And so I thought that I was ready, right? I thought I was ready to live the rest of my life the way I had planned it out ever since I graduated high school, which was to become a job captain, to become a project manager, to then be the director of a certain portion of this firm that I was working at in the Bay Area, just very prestigious. I was building hotels and casinos and stuff around the world. And then all of a sudden, June 17th, 2008, I got called into my boss's office. And he sat me down, which he had never done before. He looks me in the eyes, and I can just tell, because we had already laid off a whole bunch of people, and I thought I had done enough. I thought I had done enough to stick around. But he goes, Pat, you're one of the youngest and brightest guys we've ever worked with, but unfortunately, we have to let you go. And whenever you experience a moment like that of just getting the rug pulled out under you, in your mind, you think of all these different scenarios and things you can do, right? I do this all the time. Where my brain just goes. And so in that moment, I had imagined myself throwing the desk up or knocking everything off first. I don't know why I would throw the desk up, then knock everything over. Anyway, just rampaging through the office and just kind of going crazy Godzilla. And of course, I just sat there and I just got very upset. I thought it was the wrong move for them. But then I started to think that it was the wrong move for me in my life to go down this path. I started questioning my decisions. I started questioning whether or not I was good enough. I was starting to question why this person was able to still stick around when I wasn't, because I did way more work than they did. And all these sort of thoughts started boiling up. And I remember going to my apartment to my home and just bawling because I had no idea what was going to happen next. Now, they didn't terminate me that day, but I had a few months because I had clients and other things that they had to essentially wean me off of. So I had a termination date. It was going to be in October, and this was June 17th. And every day was a new day closer to that termination date and the end of my dream, essentially. And so I actually moved back home with my parents. My fiance at the time did as well, because literally this happened 2 months after asking my wife asking my girlfriend to marry me. So I had no idea what I was going to do. Every day was a struggle. I actually took the train from San Diego to Irvine, California, which is where the office was, every single day. And every single day I'd see people pouring in, and they were in their nice coats and they were holding their briefcases and laptops. And I would be so jealous of all of them. And I remember I just I called architecture companies wishing that I could go back. I even begged for positions and such that were just way below the level that I was at. And I'm very grateful, though, because it was on that train ride that I discovered podcasts. And it was a podcast called Internet Business Mastery, where I discovered this world of online business and putting yourself out there and helping other people. And there was, in fact, a very specific episode from Internet Business Mastery. They interviewed a guy named Cornelius Fitchner, who was helping people pass the PM exam, the project management exam, and he was making six figures doing so. And that was the moment. That was the moment where I was like, I might be able to do that. And many of you know the rest of the story. Started a website to help people pass this very particular niched exam in the space called a lead exam. That took off. I made over $200,000 in a year doing that. And then I started smartpassiveincome.com. But it was really that moment of inspiration, showing how somebody else did it too. So the big lesson here is that sometimes, especially when you're down, your brain starts to think about things and you start to have confirmation bias and start to determine like why you're a failure or why this is happening to you. And you go, yeah, it's because of this and because of that. But then you start looking outward and you start examining others who are where eventually you might want to go. And that is what we need to look toward more often, right? Sometimes we are our own worst enemy and we can get inspired by outward forces. And I once heard that, an egg, if there's pressure from if there's pressure on an egg, like an egg, from outside forces, the egg's going to break. And what happens to the egg? Life ends, right? But if an egg is broken from the inside, life begins. So when an egg is broken from the inside, it's because you're growing, you're expanding, and you can get out of that shell, get out of that comfort zone, and start enjoying the world. So that was my egg moment, because even though it was something I learned from the outside, that gave me the inspiration to go and then break out of that shell and seek other things. So, long story, but whenever you see an egg, I want you to think about an omelet and my story about breaking from the inside, not having something crush it from the outside. Cool? Cool. And that takes us to, my friends, the half-hour mark here. And Chad, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help today because this is a penalty for not saying a secret word midweek. I think it was on Tuesday. The secret word being Funk Master, and that was crowdsourced from all of you. Every week we pick a new secret word, and if you stick around to the end, you're going to help me pick the next secret word for the next week. And I'm going to have to play Watch Your Mouth. If you don't know what Watch Your Mouth is a game where you play a game with your friends, and I am with friends, and you put that thing in your mouth, and then you say the thing on the card. So I'm going to say what's on this card, and I need you to help me. I will not stop until you get this right. And whoever's first to get it right, I'll add the name to the list. So there is incentive, although you also might incentive to not say it so that I'll just suffer longer. So anyway, it's up to you. Cool. I'm going to clean this off real quick. They're all clean. They're all clean. We sanitize these things after we play them. Elsa says, this is an interesting moment. Yes. All right, let's get rid of the wheel for right now. Y'all ready? Can you help me? I hope we're not lagging, because if we're lagging, that is just more time. Anyway, here we go. Higher. Ah, that hurts. Oh, geez. This is not the right size. Now the sit comes. Oh god. See, another reason, if I can do this here, then what's stopping you from creating to talk to them? You know what I'm saying? Okay. I got a lot of new friends here too who are watching this, who are questioning their decisions. Okay, why am I stalling? Okay, here we go. I don't know, Jillian. I think I did it to myself. That looks weird. Fight a fight. I just night. Really? Hi, Cosler. Okay. Height a height. I just night. Oh, God. Ow. Weird time? Yes, Kyle, weird time. This is, I'm being punished. Oh, God. Okay. Fight or flight. Rachel, you're so close. Fight or fight, I just might. Fight a fight, no. Fight or flight. Fight or flight, I just might. Fight or fight. Yay! Okay. Thank you, Andrew. That was Andrew. Consult the blind guy. Fight or flight, I just might. Of course, this game doesn't make it easy. Fight or flight, I just might. Okay. Is this watch your mouth? Yes. This is what happens when I miss the secret word during a stream. I have to play that game halfway through the Friday. So, consult a blind guy. There we go. We got that many names on the list. We haven't... Sorry, hold on. Okay. We haven't landed on giveaway yet, but we've given away a bunch of spots for the wheel later through the games that we've been playing. So, Andrew, thank you for that. Miss Boyce said that too? Okay, Miss Boyce, I'm going to put you on here too. I trust you. I thought Andrew was first. All right, here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Story time again. No, we just did that. Maybe we can land on giveaway. Thank you, Kyle. Yes, maybe a little bit too much. Yay! There we go. I was just talking about that giveaway. So the way this works is I'm going to pick 5 names at random from just anybody who's commented. I'm going to scroll up and down on my other screen and pick a comment, and I'm going to put it on the thing. So I'm going to scroll up and down. Here we go. We got Ryan Hare. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. Ryan Hare. That's number 1. I'm going to scroll back down, let the cursor do its thing. We got Beth. What's up, Beth? Good to see you here. Beth Bizzello. I want to make sure I spell it correctly. Scrolling down, and we got Jillian. What's up, Jillian? Wow, Pat. Wow, Pat. That was probably in relation to mouth wide open. Okay, here we go. We got Bill. Bill Doob, 20 years. What was that about? Bill Doob. I can't remember. Okay, final one. Let's go. I'm going to scroll a little bit closer to the bottom because I see a lot of fun people. We got Nilufer. Very good. Nilufer Zeker. Excellent. So this is how many names we got on the list so far. And we'll just keep adding as we keep going. Let's make it happen. Where did I put my gold card? Oh, here it is. Dude, we pulled this earlier. I opened up a pack in the beginning because we landed on it. Where did we land now? Question. Okay, cool. The way this works is if you have a question, we got this $30 to $50 card earlier live on the stream. That was sick. It's totally not centered, by the way. Look at the back of it. Look at the bottom versus the top. This affects its value, by the way. It's much thinner on the bottom. Anyway, probably give that one to my son. Not because of that. All right. Oh, your cat's age is 20? Yo, that's insane. Okay, question. If you have a question, I'm gonna put a timer on. Pat, sleeve that up. Okay. Julian's right. Julian's right. We got to sleeve this bad boy. So we put it in a sleeve. Good to go. Thank you. Okay, so if you have a question, type in the word question followed by your question. We're going to go for 5 minutes. I'm going to answer as many as I can. We're going to go rather quickly. And let's make it happen. So let's see here. Stop timer. 5 minutes. Let's do it. Okay, question. What is the title or clues to find Pat's live stream from March 17th, 2020? Anyone? Good question. That, I think you can put Flynn stream or stream Pat Flynn day 1. Those would be keywords that you might be able to pop in there, right? There you go. Consult the Blind Guy says, question, I use your course images. Can I use your course images with my affiliate links? Yes, you totally have permission to do that. I'm not going to hit you with a cease and desist letter for helping me make more sales. Of course not. But it's good that you ask because some people are kind of crazy about that. Elton says, any good resources to new digital marketing skill in year 2021? I think that one thing that I shared yesterday, Clubhouse, skills that we can always improve on are making connections and building relationships and using tools like Clubhouse or even ones that we've already have access to like Instagram, Twitter. Are we using it just to promote ourselves and share fun things that we're doing? Or are we actually actually actively going out there, seeking connections, and building our a reputation on that platform. Gary Vee had this thing called the 80 cent strategy, or I can't remember the name of the strategy, but essentially you go onto other people's channels and other people's rooms, other people's Instagrams and what have you, and you just add your 2 cents here and there, right? Oftentimes we just comment like, "Yay, that's really cool." But if you can go in and add value, i.e., 2 cents, and you know how they say like, "Hey, what's your 2 cents on this?" Well, just spend time doing that. You're going to start to get seen and start to get noticed. This is exactly what happened in the Pokemon space. I added my 2 cents, but in a lot of places, and I must have given $5 worth of 2 cents in many places. You get seen, you get noticed, and that's kind of the strategy that I think is always going to be useful. Ryan says, I just saw that a Mickey Mantle Topps 1952 rookie card sold yesterday for $5.2 million. That is insane. I have a bunch of old sport cards, but I did not take care of them. That's for sure. Elias, do you think a solo podcast has to be scrubbed, and does it have to have a big theme like business or games, or scripted? I mean, I'm having a hard time coming up with a big theme for my solo podcast. I think instead of the theme, might you consider who it is that you want to be on the other end, right? Either that plus mixed with an interest of yours. I think, again, the riches are in the niches for sure, and you can always expand later. But when you really nail who it is that's going to be listening and what it is that they might want or need help with or how they might be best entertained, then that will be the magic sauce for you to grow a little bit more quickly. Excuse me. The cool thing about a podcast is you can always bob and weave anywhere. Anybody can do that with anything. It feels very permanent to make a decision now, but the permanent decision that you're making now, which is to not start, is permanently means you're going to miss opportunities until you get started. So I would just kind of pick something and go, and you'll find your thing along the way. Solo shows shouldn't be scripted. You should have an idea and maybe a roadmap and perhaps an outcome that you want to offer to your listeners. But really, if you script it, it's going to sound robotic. It's hard to sound natural if it's scripted. I would just have a bullet point list. Favorite memory from your childhood, says Tina. Wow. I mean, I have so many favorite memories. One of them was on our drive from Connecticut, which is where I was born, to San Diego. We took a multi-state trip, obviously, and up to Niagara Falls and back down Jackson Hole, Wyoming. One of my favorite memories is related to my mom. So at Jackson Hole, Wyoming, there was this place that we drove like 10 miles to in the middle of nowhere, and it was a cave, and there was a cave tour. And in this cave tour, stalactites, stalagmites, tights, because they're hanging tight up top, right? So stalagmites, stalactites, beautiful crystals, all these little cool earth-related things. And I was a kid, and we were deep down, like I would say 1,000 to 2,000 feet, like into the earth. And all of a sudden, in the middle of this tour, the tour guide turns all the lights off. And it's like literally pitch black. Like the most pitch black you can ever imagine, because there's no light. There's literally no light in there, not even anything for your eyes to ever adjust to. So there would be no way that you'd be able to see. And it was only for like 10 seconds. People started screaming. When the lights turned back on, my mom was punching the tour guide, like literally smacking him with her purse and just punching him. And that made me laugh so hard, and it was so funny. Thank you for that. Let's see. Scrolling down, we got Rob. What are your preferred hot dog toppings? Ketchup is not acceptable. No. No ketchup. Sauerkraut, jalapenos, some spicy mustard, and oftentimes chili and cheese are okay on it too. Speaking of that, Kristen says hamburgers or hot dogs. I am a hamburger fan. In-N-Out, by far the best. Don't at me. Number 2, I would say Shake Shack comes in at number 2. Number 3, I would say Five Guys is up there for sure. And that'll be our last question for right now. So maybe I lost a whole bunch of people there saying In-N-Out's better, but I'm a Californian. Don't at me. All right, let's go. What do we got? Big money. I want to open more cards. Giveaway. Hey, that's good too. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to add more names here. I'm just going to scroll up and down from the latest chats and even go back up to the top and add names at random here when I land on them. We got Reinvention Journey. What's up, Reinvention Journey? Reinvention Journey. Here's the list of names here. Let's see. Scrolling down a little bit more. Tina Doe. What's up, Tina? Thank you for the question, by the way. That was fun. Scrolling up now, Eric Walker DC. I think we have you all on there already, so I'm going to pick another person. This is person number 3 now. We got Kristen O'Neill. What's up, Kristen O'Neill? Let's keep going here. I noticed that my thing is there. 2 more, right? I think. We got Wendy Zelmer. Wendy, are you there already? You're on the list already, so that's okay. Scrolling down again. Mendesa. What's up, Mendesa? Mendesa Romaine. Cool. One more. Here we go. And we got Ken X. What's up, Ken? And yes, Ken X. There, you see it. I missed you one time, and I apologize about that. But cool. Let's make it happen. What do we got? Story time again. Okay, we could tell. Actually, didn't I just tell a story about something else even without that one? Let's spin again. I always at least want to get it once, but never had In-N-Out Burger. Travis, I'm so jealous. And the reason I'm jealous is because you get to experience that for the first time. And I think Sagar, who's here from Royalty Gaming Pokemon, did I hear you right that you never watched Star Wars? That actually makes me a little bit jealous because I'm able to, or you are able to experience it for the first time. Crazy. Okay, I saw some more questions coming in, and we'll make it happen. So let me scroll up to questions again because there were some more that I think I just skipped over. Or maybe not. Did I get them all? No, there's no way. Question, how to convince a businessman that he needs a podcast for his business. Show him or her how his competitors are outpacing them and building better relationships with their audience because they have a podcast and you don't. That's what I would do. Let's see. Next question. Question, why stickers are not available in my region? I'm not necessarily sure that's the case. Or I don't know why that's the case. I'm sorry. I would imagine that YouTube has different things. I know that, for example, in India, for example, there is a thing built within the app that allows you to create shorts, just like you can do with TikTok. But here in the US, we don't have access to that. So in order for us to do YouTube shorts, we have to actually upload a video less than 60 seconds and then hashtag shorts in the title and in the description in order for it to trigger that. And that just seems really complicated and convoluted. And so I imagine things are going to eventually sort of percolate to where they should be. But yeah, I don't know why. I'm sorry that that's not the case. Question from Kyle. When starting out, do you recommend trying out lots of social media to find what you like or try a few and expand later? I would say the goal would be to land on 1 or 2 platforms that you're going to stick with and then remove everything else from your mind. Because when you divide your focus across all these different things, it's just too much, right? I remember talking to Sagar yesterday on the stream, and he was talking about the idea of, well, he has a TikTok and it's been exploding there, but YouTube's taken up a lot of time, and there's a lot of questions about whether or not he should continue on TikTok just because it has a following there. But if business is already good here on YouTube, my man, like, why add another thing that really isn't going to help you? So I would recommend for anybody in social media, like, focus on 1 or 2 main channels. And then I would offer maybe 10 to even 5% of your time maybe exploring other things, knowing that, okay, if that goes nowhere, that's fine, but it doesn't bleed into all the other parts that I really need to focus on. So that's just my opinion. Better yet, even focusing on one, just you're gonna learn that, you're gonna understand it. You might hire somebody just to focus on that. You're going to take courses about that one thing and one thing only. That's where often you can get more bang for your buck. Cool. We got, let's see here. Dr. Severin Bryan. When one works a 9 to 5 and is also building a business, what is a good inflection point to quit the 9 to 5? Now, obviously, this is a very personal answer that you'll each have to have on your own if, in fact, you do have a 9 to 5. But many people, it depends on your risk, right? It's just like investing. What's your risk factor? That's oftentimes when you work with people who are going to be consulting with you on your taxes and investing, they're going to ask you, well, what risk are you willing to take? And so everybody has a different comfort level, right? But for those who are a little bit more risk averse, they're likely going to be somebody who will want to have like a bigger sort of pool of money first, maybe about even like a year's worth or 6 months worth before they make that leap, right? At the same time, you also want to, in your side hustle, have the ability to understand how more time will help you earn more money, right? If you can see clearly that when you spend more time here, that's going to grow, well, then you're going to feel a little bit more confident. For example, TCA Gaming, who is another Pokemon YouTuber who I've gotten to learn his story a little bit, he was making way more money doing eBay stuff on the side. And he said, you know what, if I just had more time, this would help out. And of course, now he's sort of a legend in this space and is doing very well. because he tried it out, he experimented with it, and then sort of cast a vision of, well, what might life be like if I went down this route, or what might life be like if I went down that route? And then sort of just playing that DeLorean game with yourself to see, okay, well, is that where I want to go, or is this where I want to go? So that's kind of how I would get into it. Question from Romer, favorite thing you grew in the garden? Also, are you composting? We are composting for sure, taking a lot of the scraps and the veggies and stuff and putting them into a composter. We even have like one of those tumbling ones in the back that take maybe 3 or 4 months to get some really good nutritious soil for the food that we're growing. Right now we're having some problems because I, being an inexperienced gardener, planted directly. I sowed seeds in the garden directly, and because it gets about 40 to 45 degrees at night here, all that's left in the morning are stems, because little tiny micro pieces of water don't do well that cold at night. And so I'm learning. And so we're actually seeding and sowing things in the garage now, because it's a little bit more controlled. And then I'm going to transplant them. So the favorite thing I've grown so far is just our tomatoes. We've eaten so much tomatoes this past summer from the garden, and they're so fresh. Also, our broccoli didn't go so well. We literally had giant broccoli leaves and maybe like this much broccoli, but that broccoli was probably the best vegetable I've ever tasted in my life. Homegrown, fresh broccoli was incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, one more question here from Marie, and I see that we're about 10 seconds from the end of the Q&A section here. Does Clubhouse have a social media handle like Instagram, etc., like a pic apart from the name, so I can add it to my social media names? Yes, it does. So you can go there, reserve your name. Even if you don't have access to the tool yet, you can at least join the wait list and reserve your name there. That's the first thing I did, and then I went in and that was pretty cool. Also, recently, Clubhouse has allowed you to create clubs, meaning you can create little groups. Like on Facebook, you can have a group of people. You can have people who follow that group, and you have to apply to get a group or a club right now. And I just applied for a Smart Passive Income one, and we'll see what happens. But I'm a member of a bunch of others, and it's pretty cool because you can see all the members within that club there too. So well done. Thank you. So we got 10 minutes left. We still have to do the giveaway. We still have to pick the next secret word. So we're going to go for a couple more spins here. Yeah, giveaway. That's what I'm talking about. All right. All right. So I'm going to scroll up and down, pick some new names here. We got Travis Haynes. Travis, is your name on the list already? It is not, which is, I think, surprising because you're usually on the list because of some fun games and stuff that you often participate in. Travis Haynes. Let's see. We got, scrolling up and down. I got in here late, having a daddy-daughter time today. Yay, that's awesome. Well, you definitely deserve to have a daddy-daughter time. Cooking with Kibby. Pick 3 more. Scrolling up and down. Already got somebody there. Scrolling back up again. We got K-Walk. Did I miss gratitude? I actually didn't start with gratitude. I forgot about that. K-Walk comedy. So that's my fault. But we're already close to the end here, which is pretty crazy. Josh Horton in the house. Everybody, Josh Horton. Over 700,000 subscribers. An entertainer. An incredible person who is also very supportive of the new Pokemon channel. So, Josh, thank you for coming in today. I appreciate you, my friend. And I'm going to add you to the list because I saw your name and you're here. Josh Horton. And he also has a Pokemon channel with his wife, and it's really fun. Cool. And then finally, we got B-Roy. B-Roy in the house. And there's a question from B-Roy. Would you consider taking under your wing some veterans or wounded warriors who would thrive in becoming future entrepreneurs? Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, we're always looking for anybody who might need service and in some way, shape, or form. I think the best way that I'm able to serve is, and I've mentioned this yesterday on the other stream that I was on with you, was I keynoted an event, the Military Blogger Conference, and spoke in front of 2,000 veterans who needed help. And it definitely got my foot in the door with this amazing community and understanding what else I might be able to do to help. And anybody who reaches out from that community who might want me on their podcast or want me to offer a presentation of some kind to help them just kind of learn where to start and all that kind of stuff, I'm definitely more than happy to do anything like that. B-Roy, if you have any more and additional thoughts about how I might be able to more specifically help, I would love for you to share those ideas with me via email. If you can email me, pat@patflynn.com, just with any thoughts that you might have about helping veterans more. I think that, it's one of those, we thank them once a year kind of thing, almost like Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day, right? And very similarly, every day we should be thanking those who have put their lives on the line to help us in regards to, you know, the military and the service. And if you happen to be in the military or anybody else here, thank you for your service. Appreciate you so much. So yeah, there we go. Let's see. So we got this many names on the list, and we're gonna spin the wheel a couple more times. We may be able to get a few more names there, but we will see. Let's spin and see where we end up. I hope you're having a great time today, chat. Thank you. If you have the opportunity to leave a thumbs up before we go, that'd be really amazing. And we got, wow, story time again. We're going to spin again because that takes a while, and we're almost at the end here. We told a bunch of great stories today already, but let's keep going. Open a pack of Pokemon cards. That's what I'm talking about. So the last time we did this at the very beginning. So we're going to sandwich this whole game, this whole stream with pack openings, which is cool. So we pulled this earlier. A gold Tapu Bulu, which was a really good pull. Very unexpected, especially for the first pack. I don't want anybody who's like, ooh, I can buy a $10 pack and make $50 from it. It doesn't always work out that way, and we got very lucky for sure. But I'm going to pick one more pack here from my Hidden Fates. And we're going to look at the Zapdos artwork there, which is really cool. And Moltres. It's incredible because there's so much to learn in the world of Pokemon. Like, there's literally over 1,000 Pokemon and stuff. And just by getting involved, you just can't help but learn these things, right? And it just kind of happens naturally. Now, there are ways to sort of speed up that process. Like, I'm not sitting in front of those videos that tell me the names of the Pokemon, and I'm not doing flashcards or anything like that, although I could. I think that wouldn't be the best use of my time. But anyway, let's pick up one more. So we got a... I'm not going to look at the code cards, so there we go. We got a... actually, although I think in the Hidden Fates packs, all the code cards signify the fact that there's a pull or it has a white card. Anyway, don't worry about what I'm talking about. Let's go here. We got Leaf Energy. We got Charmeleon. We had Charmander earlier, so we're getting the evolution. Might we get a Charizard at the end? That'd be pretty cool. Magikarp. After Brock's Crit, we got Staryu. We got Slowpoke. Voltorb. This is weird to open packs this way. Hey, Pika! That's a beautiful card. All right, we got a reverse Hollow Fighting Energy. Are we going to get anything to close the stream with? A Weezing. Nothing great there, but that's okay. And the thing is, you got to have self-control, because I do want to open another one, but I'm not going to open another one. We're going to save it for next week. And we pulled that gold card earlier, which was really fun. So let's do the giveaway. Thank you again for coming. And Bill said, Troll and Toad ready for when I pull something. Man, I remember when Pokemon came out, it was what we played at recess, right? You put your cards in a stack with a rubber band around it. You put it in your pocket. You jump in the pool with it. Like, it didn't matter. If only we knew. Some of these cards are now worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, or at least one of them is. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, womp womp, all good. Exactly. It's all good. It doesn't happen all the time we get what we want, but let's actually do the giveaway now. So I'm going to close the wheel here. I'm going to copy and paste the names that are on this list, and we're going to add them to the wheel of names. And again, what are we giving away? We are giving away 3 prizes. Each of these prizes comprises of 2 books. My book, Let Go. Here, I think this retails $49.99. It's a special edition copy, and it'll come signed, and it has some really good illustrations, and it really dives deep into the story of how I got let go from my architecture job, but then had to let go of who I thought I was supposed to be in order to become the entrepreneur and the creator I am today. A lot of mindset type stuff in here, a lot of very, very, very deep details about what had exactly happened. And then my man, Sean Stevenson, who wrote a book recently called Eat Smarter, we have a whole pile of his other book, Sleep Smarter. So if you want to get better sleep and have more energy during the day, some really quick, easy things you can do to do that, they're in that book. So 2 of those books together, 3 prizes. Let's spin the wheel. Actually, let's first... Oh, no. What am I doing? Reset. Okay. So let's go to the wheel. These were the words from last week, so I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to add the names, and we're going to give away 3 prizes. So good luck, everybody. Who do we got? We got our first winner of the day. Oh, just squeaked it out. Jeffrey Holdridge. Congratulations, my friend. I appreciate you. And I'm going to remove your name so we can pick 2 more. And I'll tell you how to redeem your prize in just a minute, but great job, Jeffrey. Let's see. Next, we got John Michael Dorna. Congratulations. Well done. We're going to spin the wheel one more time. All right. And then finally, last but not least, we got Tina Doe. Tina, congratulations to you. So, winners, please send me an email. Again, one more time, winners, please send me an email, pat@patflynn.com. Again, pat@patflynn.com to redeem those 2 books. I'm going to clear this list because you're going to tell me any words that you would love for me to secretly share, or, basically the secret word of the week. What do you want my secret word of the week to be? We'll put them all on the list here. We'll pick one at random. I have to include it in the stream naturally in one way, shape, or form for the next week. So let's come up with some words. And as we wait for those words to come in, because I think we're a little bit delayed, but that's okay. All right, here they come. Here they come. Hurrah. Hoorah. We got Shazam. We got, let's see. I'm waiting for more cozy. I like cozy. Cozy is a great word. I think it's a very underrated word, cozy. Pithy. Kind of the opposite. Gargantuan. We got hinky. What is hinky? Chiropractor. Discombobulated. That's one that shows up every week. Abdominizer. I have no idea what that means. Abdominizer. Abdominizer. Bumfuzzle. Bumfuzzle. That just makes me laugh. Let's see. Roadkill. We got sleuth. I actually like that word. Spectacular. Table leg. Wow, what a word that is. Charizard, sure. Actually, I think we already used Charizard. We've already done Charizard, actually. Let's see. Espresso. We got chirpy. We got trombone. Worcestershire. There's actually a really interesting story about Worcestershire. I'm not going to worry about spelling it correctly. Wapa. Isn't that from Friends, right? Had to do it. Starry-eyed. All right, we're going to go for one more minute. Fuseball. Fuseball? Fuseball? What is fuseball? I hope I don't get that one. Flamethrower. We got stamina. So for those of you coming in late, we're picking secret words that I have to then include into my streams every single day from this point forward until next week. Lollygag, we did that one already. Flux, capacitor, agrurus, what is that? Compassion, phantom, lechon, that's what I'm talking about. Saline, balsamic, quesadilla. We got buffalo. Okay, 5 more. Grommet. Let's see. Go, Pat, go. Let's see. Grinder. We got hyphen. P-H-E-N. We got shenanigans. And one more. We got hobo. Hobo. Okay. Let's take all these. Let's put them into the wheel of names. All right. I am scared. So whatever the first one that we get is the secret word, the word that I have to actually include. And if I miss it, I have to play another game of wheel of watch your mouth for every one that I miss. And then the second one we pick will sort of be a bonus one that I won't get penalized for, but is just for fun. So let's go. What is it going to be? What's our secret word? Stay. Pithy. Oh no, I wanted cozy. Okay, pithy. We got pithy in the house. Let's remove that one and let's pick a second one for just for fun. What's up, Shonda? Good to see you here. Wow, who said? Oh, I thought somebody said pithy hobo. I was like, what? Don't be a pithy hobo. Okay. Pithy hobo. Those are our secret words of the week. I got to get pithy in, or else I'm going to be playing Watch Your Mouth next Friday. So not bad, not terrible. For the next 7 days, pithy. Okay, I have to like remember what that actually means. So anyway, thanks so much for today. I appreciate you, my friends. Good times hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. And oh, let me go full screen. I'm sorry about that. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific. We're going to do some website and YouTube channel reviews. If you feel like you might need help with your website and or YouTube channel, come in tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm going to help out as many people as possible. We're going to go deep, break things down, build them back up even better, and we're going to have some fun doing so. So thank you so much. Let's have a great weekend, everybody. If I don't see you until next week, bless you. You're amazing, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for episode 300 this week. It was super fun. Man, we did it. On our way to 365. Cheers.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
Thanks again, everybody. High five. You're amazing. Looking forward to seeing you the next time I see you. RGP, I might see you tonight, just because I love your stream too. So thank you so much for the kind words, and it's good to hang out. Good to see you actually comment and not lurking like a creeper. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, thanks everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Be well.
Bruh.